Okay, everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino. This is my post-market wrap-up on Election Day. Election Day, I can't believe it's here. It seems kind of almost surreal to me. November 3rd, 2020. People, we have to talk sincerely. A very nice rally on Wall Street. We had a rally yesterday with a lot of volatility. Today, pretty much a rally right out of the gate. So what is this all about? What is the market trying to say? This is a language, okay? So let's decipher this language here. It appears that the market believes that someone tonight is going to win this election by a landslide. In other words, it will not be able to be contested, nor will there be any ambiguity. It's going to be very clear who wins. That's what the market is saying here. Will the market be right? I don't know. I really don't know. For me and my Lions, we did very well today. My positions are all hedged at this point. I hope most of my Lions have their positions hedged, just in case this market got it wrong. But clearly, this market is saying, don't worry. This is going to be a clean election, and that's it. A clear winner, and it's going to be by a large margin. It's going to be absolutely certain who is going to win. If this market is pricing this wrong, you can expect this market to nosedive tomorrow. Nosedive tomorrow. Henceforth, why? I still have my hedged positions on. You know, just for those of you out here that trade this market, all my Lions out here, what will I do tomorrow if the market is right? We get a landslide winner here. Market is about to take off. I will close my hedges and I will pile in more so to my current positions. I bought all the way down with regard to my current positions. Anyone can see what I'm holding. It's in my free newsletter. There is a link in the description of this video. It's pretty easy now. If this market goes crazy haywire tomorrow and we don't know, we don't have a clear winner, and it's contested, I will maintain my hedges here. I will maintain my hedges. I'll cover this tomorrow in my newsletter. I'll send out a newsletter blast to everyone. But I'm not convinced here that the market is right, that the market is saying to us today, clean election, landslide winner. Who? I have no idea, nor do I care. You all know that. I really don't care. Kings, queens, monarchs, or dictators, or presidents do not run the show. It's the banks, the central banks more specifically, running the entire show. Period, the end. Let's cover a couple of more things here. Cryptocurrencies finished flat to slightly negative in aggregate. The 10-year yield 0.88. The US dollar got hit today. Gold and silver put on gains, and crude oil got bid higher. Crude oil is also sending a signal here that maybe this is going to go smoothly. I don't know. Look, maybe some of you are more convinced than I am. I am definitely not convinced of anything here. So we're going to see how this plays out. It's going to be interesting, people. And again, I think right now, you, me, everybody, we have an amazing opportunity to come together. We have to stop allowing the freak show, because that's what it is, to rule our lives. There are people that literally live vicariously through one political party or the other. And that's a damn shame, because it's not supposed to be that way. This is supposed to be a government of the people, by the people, for the people, not the clown show or the freak show that we've had. So, with that said, look, if President Trump wins, we all need to come together here. We need to stop the division and realize he's the president for the next 4 years and deal with it. If Joe Biden wins, same thing. We need to come together. We got to stop allowing the freaks to rule our lives. We come together as a people. Otherwise, we lose. I don't know another way to put that. Speaking of that, I came across this book. I don't know how many of you have read this book. It's not really a religious book. That's just the title. Okay. But I want to read to you just a small section of the back here. Just bear with me a moment. Are you ready? We are drowning in a sea of lies. Right there, I had to have this book. We are drowning in a sea of lies. Most of us keep life's big questions in the background, drifting along in a kind of cowardly denial. I mean, come on now. But if our lives are to mean something, we have to face up to the big issues. Fantastic. It goes on to say, let me just read this little paragraph. Does life have a purpose? What makes living in consumer society so ugly and unhappy, so different from the gingerbread story on television? Why are families and communities, society itself breaking down? Why do we have to live with so much debt? Stunning book. I suggest you get this book. I'm going to place a link. It's available on Amazon. Again, I have no vested interest in this whatsoever. I just think it was fantastic. It answers the question of what does it all mean to a very large degree. So again, I'm going to place a link to that book in the description of this video on Amazon. Buy it or not, doesn't matter to me. I don't get a single dime out of it or recognition out of it. I just think it was fantastic. I mean, that right off the top, we are drowning in a sea of lies. I could have wrote that. So could you. Fantastic. Seriously. Anyway, so with that said, people, look, let's put a little bit more of this together before I let you go, because this is humongous. It's huge. It's huge from so many perspectives here. We are on the cusp of a major event. All right. There's no doubt about it. And the way the market reacted today, really, the market is saying someone here is going to win by such a large margin that there's just going to be no way for it to go contested, become contested, or any ambiguity. It's going to be absolutely clear. If that does happen, this market is going to skyrocket. If the market is wrong, quite the opposite. And I mean quite the opposite. So I don't know about you. You. I really cannot wait until later on today, tomorrow. Watch the futures. I'll be watching mine on this device here that listens to everything that we do and tracks our position. Is kind of a twisted thing, but we're kind of all locked into it. I guess most of us are, at least. It's kind of sad. All right, with that said, people, I'm going to let you go. But you know what I'm going to do here, seriously? Every Friday, I let you off with my favorite 3 things. You know what they are. I'm going to leave you off with that right here and right now, because it's so important. And I've been pushing this message to tens upon tens of thousands of people all over the world for years. Are you ready for this? Please, let's do this together. No matter what happens tonight. As a matter of fact, let's use this as an opportunity, people, because we need each other. We are our greatest resource, you and me and all of us. Are you ready? Love each other, care about each other, and be charitable. Let's embrace these 3 things: status post, the election, no matter what happens, because we really do need each other, okay? Wherever you are in the world, we need each other. Without that, we're done. We are absolutely done. And the powers that be know that. This is why they have worked so hard to keep us divided by every mechanism you can dream about. We got to stop. We have got to stop. And today is the day. Today is that day, all right? This guy right here loves you a lot. Please share this video. Consider picking up this book, honestly. It's phenomenal. All right, with that said, I'll see you all in the morning unless something dramatic happens. Hold that thought. It just hit me. If something dramatic happens later on, I mean, if there's no clear winner or we end up with something being contested here and the stock futures plunge, I'm not promising this, but I may get out here and do another video blog. But let's hope that doesn't happen, all right? I want a clear winner here, and I really don't care who it is. I really don't. I want someone to win. I want it to be clean, not just for the market here, but for us people, because it's destroyed families. It's an environment of hideous lies. It must stop. All right, that's it. I'm really going to shut up. I may or I may not see you later, but I will definitely see you in the morning. I really do love all of you. That's the truth.